Hello everyone, JulioToyReviews here, and this is a review of the Power Rangers movie, Morpher. No, not the one from the 1995 movie, I mean the one for the 2017 movie. So this is the Morpher that the Rangers in the movie will be using in order to transform into Power Rangers. Since the movie is coming up in a couple of months, the toys have now started releasing for the Power Rangers movie. Stuff such as the Morpher, the T-Rex Battle Zord, and a bunch of other toys have been coming out and are coming out. So this Morpher includes the Morpher itself with some LED lights and sounds, and with the 5 power coins. So, let's get on with this review. Before we get into the Morpher itself, I think I need to talk a bit about the power coins. So because of the fact that this is a reboot movie, these aren't going to be the same power coins from the show. As you see over here, the power coins from the show were primarily gold with just the symbol of the dinosaur or animal in the White Ranger's case for each ranger. However, in the movie, they decided to color code the power coins, which it makes a lot of sense actually. Because of the fact that if you were to show any casual person the power coins, they probably wouldn't be able to tell you which ranger used which coin. But because of the fact that they color coded the coins, now casual people, which this movie is also aimed towards to, can tell, oh, this coin belongs to the Red Ranger over here. This coin belongs to the Blue Ranger. So I think it's a pretty smart move what they did of color coding the coins. And even though you may not see the coins clearly over here, if you actually put up the coins to the sky or to some light or something, you could actually see the dinosaurs for each ranger. And the designs for the dinosaurs actually look pretty nice. And again, I like the whole fact that these coins are color coded. And you can see some detail right around the dinosaur's face where it's this sort of like hieroglyphics thing, in a way. So yeah, that's all I really need to mention about the power coins before we start this review, because we'll go more in depth with them when we review the actual Morpher. So now let's get on to the movie Morpher itself. So over here we have the movie Morpher, and as you can see, it's quite different from the original Power Morpher from the show. Now, if you grab the Power Morpher over here, you can see that the movie Morpher is less colorful, obviously. As the Power Morpher over here, it's actually silver. This isn't actually the normal Power Morpher, this is actually the Green Ranger's one, but whatever. You get the idea. This one is just pure gray, while this one was either gold or silver, and you can see all the details on the back and whatnot. And it would open up like this, instead of what the belt is going to do in a couple of minutes. And you actually had a handle in the back, so that you could hold it or it could rest like that. And you can see over here at this Morpher, as I said, is quite different. And the fact that sadly it doesn't have a handle, which is why it's resting behind the whole review station. And one little thing I should mention before we begin, there is actually a belt clip on the back so that you could attach this to your belt. And just to take an up close look at the Morpher, you can see all these sort of swirly details right over here, and you can see the little trigger button, which will activate something later. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, doesn't this look familiar? Well, it does. This actually takes inspiration from Super Sentai sister show, Kamen Rider. Now, it's not confirmed, but just look at it. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look like either the Typhoon or the Tornado. You can't deny that it looks like both. So yeah, that's basically for it for the Morpher's appearance. And now what you're going to do is, you're going to grab your power coin, which I'm going to start with the red one because red is the leader. And you're going to turn on your Morpher. And let me just turn that on again because there's LEDs there. And you can see lights over there. And now if you grab your power coin, insert it in, it'll know that power coin has been inserted and that it'll begin the morphing sound. So you turn it, and you can see the lights over there sort of turn in a circle, which is why the whole trigger button is here in the first place. And now we haven't completed the morphing, we've only done the first part, because this seems to be sort of a two-step transformation, sort of like Kamen Rider X8. So pull it back. It'll start up again, and now you're going to push this trigger twice. And now it has completed the morphing sound, which I'm so glad to have showed this off, because from other reviews of the Power Morpher, and again, I'm not going to call anybody out on here, they just played the first sound and that's it, and they didn't go into detail about this sound, which is the actual morphing sound. Heck, even the instruction says push twice for morphing sound. But I'm really glad that I could show you guys that, because no one else has really showed that. But that's basically all that the Morpher does. So now if we take off the power coin, which it will have no activation sound for taking off the power coin, we could test the others. So over here is black. You can't really see it that well because of the lighting. But something I should mention. Over here you can see this sort of empty space. And if you have the coin like this with the empty space in the front, that's the wrong way of doing it. Instead, flip it so that there appears to be no empty space, as you can see over here, and then plug it in. And now, it's morphing time. Hold on a second. I sort of did that wrong. You can't do it too fast, that's the problem. So there is the black power coin, and we have transformed into the Black Ranger. Now to go with the Blue Ranger over here, which, yep, it's right. Wait. Yeah, it's actually on right. And now for the second part. Now if we take that out, and something I forgot to mention, when you have no coins, this will still light up. And you can see that goes in a circle, sort of like the Drive Driver. And without a coin, you could do the first sound, however you can't actually morph. So now let's grab the pink power coin. And you can see that even if you put a different coin, the sounds will still be the same. So there's no real difference in the sounds, unlike the Morphers today where it'll tell you if it's the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, etc. And now we'll do the yellow power coin at the end. And by the way, shout out to my multimedia teacher who says that Trini was her favorite Ranger in the original show. So we got the first sound, and now the second sound. So that's basically it for the movie Morpher. So what do I think of it? Here are my final thoughts. Overall, this is an amazing toy. If you're hyped for the 2017 Power Rangers movie, or just a fan of Power Rangers in general, I would recommend this. This is just amazing. I like the whole spinning gimmick that the Morpher has, and the lights as well. My only problem will have to be is that I wish the lights were on the entire circle instead of just being on certain parts, because then the lights get put in different places, and yeah, it's sort of a trouble. I also really like the power coins. They look really nice, and I like that they're color-coded so you could tell which coin belongs to which ranger. As for the Morpher itself, I like the design of the Morpher being a rock, considering that the coins are recently excavated in the film. And yeah, this is just an amazing toy overall, and I would recommend it. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. And until next time, I'm JulioToyReviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.